Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Thursday Shuffle. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with 8 random packs of Magic the Gathering from Magic the Gathering's history. Of course, we added in the newest pack this week. We got Ikoria here because it's finally out. We also I found a stockpile of War of the Spark packs just kicking around in a random box when I was cleaning up my studio. So remember this, kids. Try to keep your workspace and the places that you keep your Magic stuff organized, because you never know what you might have kicking around in a box randomly. So here we are. We've got these sweet packs right here. We're going to shuffle these up. If you're new here, basically what we do is we shuffle up these 8 packs, and then we roll the D8, and we open 2 randomly every week. And remember, if you want to make sure that you catch this every week so that you get to see the different packs, because we always add 2 new packs that we haven't opened in the last 2 weeks to the pile. So as you can see, we have things like Dominaria, but then we also have things that go back to, say, Alliances or Prophecy, right? Like, this isn't just new stuff, it's also old stuff. So it's kind of a little bit of everything. It's a hodgepodge of packs. Every now and then I'll make a trip up to Moe's and pick up a bunch of like random packs of varying values and stuff just to add to this series, because I like to have a variety, and this is my variety show basically of different packs. So here we are. But you can click that subscribe button and then ring that bell and you'll get those notifications. That would be great help to me. And if you can't, then don't worry about it. Thanks for just watching. So let's roll this die. We're going to go 2 and we're going to go 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Ooh, so we're going to be opening up a Prophecy pack this week. Nice. As well as a Core Set 2020. Now, we'll start with the Core Set 2020 because why not, right? The Core Set 2020 is got some pretty desirable things in it as well, still, because, of course, you've got the Cavaliers and everything in here. So, you know, lots of good stuff that you can find. We'll just kind of quickly go through the commons here. Ooh. Good old Murder and Pacifism. Some solid limited standouts right there. Ferocious Pup. Destructive Digger. Winged Words. Winged Words still seeing play in Standard occasionally. Thicket Crasher. Now we're into the uncommons. We've got a Colossus Hammer, I should say. We've got Hard Cover. We've got Unchained Berserker. Saw some play in the mono red decks for a while just because it's pro white. So it basically prevents things from like the white control decks from getting rid of it. And hey, we got a Knight of the Ebon Legion. Not a bad little card. This card still sees a lot of play in a lot of the like black aggro decks. Either mono black or black red or Mardu or black white. Right? So like it sees a lot of play just because it's a solid 1-drop that can be pumped up. And we've got an Elemental token, and of course, a Plains. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. But this Prophecy pack, that's what we're here for, right? That's what everyone wants to see. They want to see the old stuff get opened up on this series. And I am ready to oblige, because I love opening up these old packs. Of course, we've got the uncommons on the front, so 1, 2, 3, and then your rare. And then if this is our rare, which is not, okay, that means we don't have a foil, unfortunately, but that's okay. We've got a Steel Strength here as our first common. It's pretty cool art on that card as well. We've got a Gulf Squid. My goodness. Then we have a Marsh Boa. Troubled Healer. Ridgeline Rager. Flay. What a cool looking card. Card looks awesome. We've got Calming Verse. Destroy all enchantments you don't control. Then if you control an untapped land, destroy all enchantments you control. Interesting. Despoil. That's a cool card too. The art on this is pretty neat. Right? So that's destroy target land. Its controller loses 2 life. We got Rhystic Circle. Not the Rhystic one we're looking for. We want Rhystic Study, right? Unfortunately, we just didn't get there. So there's Rethink. And then we're into the uncommons here, I think, pretty shortly. Spur Grappler. Does that look like a beast to you, or does it look like a goblin of some kind? Because it kind of looks like a goblin of some kind. It's got a huge nose. And it has, like, you know, arms with hands. Alright, we've got our uncommons here. We've got Entangler. That's a cool looking weapon and armor, actually. It's really interesting. Sunken Field. Enchanted Land has tap, counter target spell unless the controller pays 1. Seems good. We've got Hollow Warrior. Can't attack or block unless you tap an untapped creature you control. Seems alright. 4/4 for 4. And our rare is Denying Wind. A 9-mana sorcery that says search target player's library for up to 7 cards and remove them from the game. Then that player shuffles their library. That's a card. Could you imagine, like, that card in Limited and just being like, you have a 40 card deck and I take 7 of them out of your deck and they're gone now. And they're like, That's almost a quarter of their deck gone from 1 card. And by the time you get to 9 mana, like, they've got to be near the end of their deck anyway, right? Like, they got to be at least halfway through, right? So you're taking away basically half of their deck for 9 mana. It's absurd. Now, I mean, like, that being said, it's not great because it costs 9 in Limited, but, like, still pretty interesting effect. I mean, you could probably do something with this in Commander, right? Where you essentially rebuy it from the graveyard or recast it from the graveyard, right? Like being able to do it multiple times. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing. Anyway, there you have it, everybody. Thank you for watching. I have been your host, MrBevers. This has been a little Thursday shuffle. We opened up a couple random packs there. We'll add 2 new packs to the pile, and we'll open up something next week a little bit different than this week or the week before. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.